Hello again, YouTube, and I'm back with another update video. And in this video here, I show you that I have my 4 cells incorporated into my battery bank to increase the amp hour capacity. One thing that I forgot to mention on my previous video as far as dealing with the load testing, the results of these 4 cells, I forgot to mention how I charged them. Essentially, I had them in series, 4 cells in series, and I charged them at a constant rate of just above 30 amps for 4 days straight, non-stop. The only thing the the cells experienced was water loss, which was expected and acceptable. So what I did was I kept the batteries watered and just kept the charge on them, and that appears to have done them some good. Woke them up and made them ready for continued service. My goal is to increase between the 2 cells to two battery banks in parallel as one. My goal is to come up with, or have them combined to come up with like 500 amp hours. That's my goal. And the reason why I want that goal is if you wanted to get 500 amp hours of actual use, if you had a lead acid battery bank, you would actually, if you followed the manufacturer's recommendation of 20% depth of discharge, to maintain your batteries for longevity, lead acid batteries, you would actually have to have a battery bank of 2,500 amp hours. So if you take 2,500 and you multiply that by 0.20, you get 500. So you get 500 amp hours of actual use. So if I can get 500 amp hours out of these 2 battery banks combined, into one, as you can see right there, they're both banks are combined into one. So if I can get 500 amp hours out of this, then I could pretty much run just about anything. I can run just about anything now, but the thing is, I just want to reach that particular point. But anyway, the battery bank is doing pretty well. I'm off grid right now, and you can see that I'm at 26.4 volts, and it's holding steady at 20. It's been at 26 volts for a while. I'm pulling just over 21 amps. And the state of charge, it says 92%, but that's not correct. Obviously, I have more amp hours. I have not changed the amp hour capacity just yet. I'm gonna wait for right now. So I'm at 26.4, and the battery bank, both battery banks are doing pretty well. But anyway, just wanted to keep you folks updated. You folks that have been with me on my journey. Hopefully I've encouraged some others to experiment and to maybe work on their own cells if they have some of these. And also for the folks that are maybe considering, if you run across some old Edison ED-240s and whatever the other sizes are, if you run into some, at least there is the possibility of recuperating and rejuvenating themselves, those cells, if you have the method and you have the materials and you have the time and inclination to do it. So, but anyway, take care, YouTube.